Hi, I'm Jamie Harnish, Toronto Real Estate Navigator with Bosley Real Estate, and you're watching episode 1, the very first of YYE, your Yonge and Eglinton. I'm here at La Carnita to speak with John Hamilton about tacos, margaritas, and much more. Let's go check it out. John, thank you for being here and thank you for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, of course. Why don't we start off by having you tell us about your business?
So La Carnita is a taqueria. That's the main kind of focus of what we do, but we're also a restaurant, full service. We draw inspiration from Mexican street food, LA taqueria culture, and sort of like California, how I would describe it.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Now, La Carnita, this Yonge and Eglinton location, I think is the most recent kind of expansion in the city. Is that correct?
That's right. It was the 4th location, and it's the most recent in Toronto.
Okay. You mentioned that your restaurant is Mexican themed, but there's also a connection to music and to art. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so in the very beginning, before the restaurants, we weren't actually allowed to sell tacos yet, because they were just it was just a pop-up. The idea of La Carnita popping up at different businesses around downtown. So what was done is we had local artists make art prints, and the art prints were sold and the tacos were given away for free. It was a bit of a kind of a workaround there, and the art was just something that sort of stuck with the business. And we do limited edition art prints that we release periodically still today.
Oh, very neat. Okay,
I'm trying to collect them all, but I haven't quite gotten there.
Oh, and
There's been so many that have been released over the years. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your menu. What are you known for?
The menu, we're more of a restaurant than just a taqueria, but our main focus is tacos. That's what we're known for, and I'd say that that's what most people are coming to the restaurant for.
Okay.
I'd say the crowd favorite is the Mexican street corn. It's a must-have if you're coming to La Carnita. It's corn on the cob, and we char it, top it with Mexican crema, arbro and ancho chili powder, and queso añejo cheese, and it gets served with a lime wedge. Super popular.
Sounds delicious. So you're a restaurant, but you also have a very elaborate bar set up here at your location. Tell us a little bit more about your drink menu.
So we have a full service bar, lots of the traditional beer, cider, a small wine list, and we also do a pretty cool cocktail menu that's been developed by a lot of the bartenders that have worked at the different restaurants and currently work at the different restaurants. Okay. As well, the popular ones are margaritas and sangrias.
La Carnita didn't start at Yonge and Eglinton, started kind of more downtown-ish. So when the La Carnita family was looking to expand, why choose Yonge and Eglinton?
Well, the opportunity came up in the area, and the neighborhood's really been coming around, and it's like an up-and-coming neighborhood. I like to call it the second downtown now.
Listen, John, we'll end off by having you touch base on anything that you feel like we didn't touch on, or any themes, or anything else you want to share.
Yeah, we do our OG hard shell tacos every Tuesday. Okay. So that's Mexican chorizo with all the toppings. And then the kitchen runs weekly features that are unique on a rotating basis.
Okay, John, so thank you so much for your time. We're here at La Carnita. Tell us where you're located.
130 Eglinton Ave East, 1 block east of Yonge Street.
Perfect. Okay, come for tacos, margaritas, sangria.
Mexican street corn.
Mexican street corn. Sorry, I forgot that as well. Awesome. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Okay.